Warm regards to all who are with us in this occasion. Today, we celebrate achievements in clinical engineering by women. The initiative, creativity, and leadership with which our colleges have excelled are a hallmark that can be seen in the various activities they participate in. My name is Fabiola, and I am from Mexico. I am a professor at Universidad Autónoma Metropolitana for several years and have had the opportunity to witness and be part of the first biomedical engineering departments in my country. Together with my college and friend Kelly Roy, are honored to coordinate this first webinar series entitled Women Shaping the Health Tech World. We are accompanied by a group of extraordinary women who, from different parts of the planet, share their knowledge, experiences, perspectives, and reflections on professional work on this exciting topic that is health technologies. They are Adriana from Switzerland, Tinsi from Sierra Leone and Canada, Lisa from Pakistan, Gabi from Switzerland, Eva from Poland, and Rosanna from Peru. As we can see, we have an exciting variety of perspectives that will surely enrich us with their participation. Now I let you with Caleroy.
Thank you for this wonderful introduction, Fabiola. My name is Kalirois Stavrianou, and I am from Greece. I'm a postdoc researcher in the Applied Biomedical Signal Processing and Intelligent e-Health Lab in the University of Warwick in UK. I'm also very honored to be the Clinical Engineering Division Secretariat and the Journal Manager of Global Clinical Engineering Journal. As you may see in our agenda today, after our 6 amazing women complete their presentations, we will have the opportunity to ask them a few questions. So please, I would like to stress out that you should write your questions on the Q&A button, which is located at the lower part of your screen next to the chat. And now, I'm really honored to introduce a superwoman of the clinical engineering field that has been my idol and my mentor and a continuous inspiration for all women clinical engineer professionals. Adriana Velazquez, who is leading the group of medical devices and in vitro diagnostics in WHO, is the founding director of Cenetech in Mexico and also served as a consultant in public and private hospitals and the Ministry of Health in Mexico. Adriana, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Kaliroy. Thank you to all, and it's a pleasure for me to be here with all of you today to celebrate women in health. The first slide, please. Just have a problem here. 1 second. Okay, I'll talk about women in clinical engineering for global health. The Sustainable Development Goals have 3 very important goals that pertain to all of us. The first one is good health and well-being. That is goal number 3. So all the work that we do really goes to improve health for all human health. The second one is quality education. So most of us have been studying engineering, so we really need to have quality education and access to education. And third is our, sorry, I'm just having a little bit of problem with the video. Sorry. And the third one is gender equality. So we really need to make sure that we are all the same. It doesn't matter where we live or what we study or where we are all the same. So for these three sustainable development goals, this presentation is dedicated. Next one, please. What is our role? Our role is to design, evaluate, regulate, and manage medical devices that will support local, regional, and global health. As clinical engineers, you all females are part of the healthcare workforce, which is more than 50% is of the health workforce. Next, please. For those of you that are looking at these slides for the first time or in the topic of the medical devices, I just want to clarify that medical devices include everything. Medical equipment, in vitro diagnostics, surgical instruments, implantable devices, single-use devices, and even medical software. Next, please. Countries need female clinical engineers to care for the well-being of patients and ensure technology is appropriate. So in this slide, you can see the different areas. On innovation is the red one. Health technology assessment, that's priority, the selection of priority medical devices. Also research and development, also technology access pool. And what we want is like this, the little icon at the very end. We want happy patients, happy healthcare workers, and females with a big smile. Thank you. Next slide, please. We did a study in 2017 with the CED, and it was really trying to find out where are the biomedical engineers in the world. So here you have the book, and the graphic of how many are available on professional societies by region. But the surprise is the next slide, please. Okay, a woman can become a clinical engineer only if a man helps her. Sorry. First of all, you have to have a father, like my father, that approves that you become an engineer, because not everybody agrees on that. So that is the first one. The second one is a husband like my husband and a son like my son that supports while you do all your tasks. And without them, we couldn't be what we are. So I just want to honor all those men in our lives. Sorry, I just get too emotional, but thank you. Then what we did is we also analyzed next slide, please. Out of those biomedical engineers, we try to analyze how many of them are female. And it is very important that you found that at least in 50 countries, we have female biomedical engineers that are registered and available and practicing. And the many, many more countries, I hope we can have many more. Next slide, please. So many of the authors for many publications from WHO, they have been female. So I really want to thank them all. Next slide, please. All countries also need female clinical engineers to care for the well-being of patients and ensure technology is appropriate. As you can see in these slides, in the in vitro, in the PPE, in the intensive care units. Next slide, please. But unfortunately, due to the interconnected small world, we have now more than 2.5 million lives lost, which are really, really a very important issue in the whole world. Next slide, please. We have done with many of you the priority medical devices list for COVID patients, and we really want to help COVID patients all around the world with medical devices. Next, please. We also describe the technical specifications for personal protective equipment. Next, please. And next, please. And the other priority that sometimes we forget, and that was even before COVID, is pneumonia. And then, like here is presented, patient safety. For patient safety, we need female clinical engineers, nurses, and doctors with high responsibility on the care. And then next slide, please. Then this is a slide of the teamwork. So we cannot do everything, only female, only men. So we are to be together in the scene and help countries. So this is an image that we talk with all the consultants that are helping us to improve health services during the use of technology during COVID. So thank you very much. Now, the next slide. I want to thank all the females around the world and empower them to keep on going. Thank you.
Thank you, Adriana. I just want to say bravo, nothing else.